Don't learn from social media and YouTube. You watch some YouTube or Instagram video of mine. That is the worst way to destroy your career and thinking in astrology. I have repeated that 10,000 times. Learn systematically, slowly. Every basic book of astrology, first 5 years, every basic book that you can find. Even today, after so many decades in astrology, I don't feel I have good basics. Basics are very tough. That is really.
Sir,
Yes, Ayushi.
क्वेश्चन बहुत सारे अलग अलग बुक्स में जो ट्रांसलेशंस या इंटरप्रिटेशंस होते हैं ज्योतिष के, उसमें बहुत कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन भी होता है. सो उस वक्त क्या करना चाहिए?
The recording is not on.
Yeah, I'll make it on. Very good. Just remind me again. Then at that time, you should learn from experience. Because in our Shastra, our Shastra used to be very open-minded, where every scholar, every rishi was allowed to give a different opinion. Today, all of us have like Saturn and Sun conjunction or Saturn in Lagna, or with fifth house, where we are criticizing, or third house, where we are criticizing other people. In olden times, it was allowed to have different opinions. So you should learn different opinions, and then you apply it on 10,000 charts, both the opinions. Parashar Rishi BPHS says there is 7 Charakaraka and 8 Charakaraka, both. But I saw 20 years back on social media forums, people saying, oh, KN Rao is using 7 Charakaraka, Sanjay Rath is using 8. Okay. They're just fighting among themselves. Then I pointed that shloka out. I said, Parashar Rishi is telling, why are you fighting? That means none of you have read the book. So you read everything except, see, you make dal very nice. Your mother makes dal very nice. Your mother-in-law makes dal very nice. Every 3 dals are good. Which one suits your palate?
Yes,
That's
sir.
it. Who knows, your son will make it better than you.
Right, sir.
What suits you? Your experience is your greatest guru.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, Neil sir, can I ask a question?
Deviating, but go ahead.
So, for a very long period of time, Pranam, first of all, I've heard a lot about you from Astro Sattvic also. He always has you in highest of his regards. And I've been trying to find an answer regarding the D4 chart, sir, because I've been looking at a lot of charts with respect to like this specific divisional chart has such contradictory rules. Like if I'm deducing it from the D1, then I'm getting into D4. Like some classical books say that 3, 6, 10, 11 of the D4 helps you gain a lot of immovable properties. At the same time, a relation between the 4th, 3rd, and 11th would end up making you lose the property also. So how do we see D4 chart? I've been trying to ask so many astrologers out here, but I'm not able to get a definitive answer.
Do not
Please
have,
guide me.
no, I do not have mastery over D4.
Okay, okay, sir.
My mastery is on D60. So
Okay. So can you guide or can you suggest anything that can help me get some answers, because I have applied the concepts on multiple charts. On some it works, on some it doesn't.
read books on Vargas. It might give you some help. Many books on Vargas might give you some help.
Okay,
मेरे
okay, okay.
को
The
इतना
Splendor of Vargas' best book, isn't?
very good book.
Yeah, I've read VP Goyal sir's books on divisional charts. They are also good. I've tried to apply those principles as well.
Splendor of Vargas भी
I
पढ़िए.
read this book, sir, Splendor of Vargas.
Okay, okay. By can you name the author?
Justin Kapoor.
Perfect, ma'am.
Justin Kapoor.
Perfect, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
10 years back, we had given him Lifetime Achievement Award. Saptarishi's Astrology had given him Lifetime Achievement Award in Delhi in a big function where 𝐾𝐿 was the chief guest. Very nice man. He's done great research
Okay.
on
Okay.
divisional charts. You should read it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Let's stick to Amitabh Bachchan and do not get diverted by Parveen Babi. Our topic is Badhak. Our topic is Badhak. Let's stick to Badhak. We are live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with the spirituality. Cameras on, please. बहुत सिंपल है. तुम लोग खाना खा रहे हैं कैमरा ऑफ करके और मैं भूखा पड़ा हूं यहाँ पे. मैं तुम लोगों को खाना खाने नहीं दूंगा. आई एम
रिकॉर्डिंग
शत्रुघ्न
में
सिन्हा.
प्लीज बी ऑन. रिकॉर्डिंग से
थोड़ा प्यार से बोल दो यार.
सर एड्रेस भेजिए, जोमेटो कर देते हैं सर आपके लिए लंच.
थैंक यू. I like to teach
Recording
this.
on, please.
Yes, it's
अच्छा
on.
से बोलो.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Let's understand now what is Badha. Okay. Badha is that spiritual lesson that you agreed upon and that was forced to you by your own previous karma. बहुत simple. Badha is that spiritual lesson of previous life based on your past life karma, which has accrued, the compound interest has accrued over lifetimes, and you were forced onto it. Either you take it positively, yes, this is cricket. One day or the other, I can get bowled out. One day I will have to retire and somebody will have to take over the Indian cricket team. Or you keep on crying rest of your life, like me. Understood? This concept of Badha, the spiritual aspect of Badha, nobody has explained as far as I know with my limited reading. But it can really solve 100 things of your life and of your clients. Has everybody understood? It is a spiritual contract. This is beyond the level of spirituality we do. Like so many gurus, Paramahansa Yogananda, Mata Amritanandi Nayak, so many others have said, spirituality starts where religion ends. This is a bit different from what we know. Okay? Everybody, if you really think deeper, why say dual lagna people? They can, the word can. Most people forget the word can. Why they can have a hard business life, a hard relationship life, or a marriage life. You have to see it from Badha and see if that Badhikesh gains strength. If it does, then it's a problem. Otherwise, it's a normal problem. Understood? Jaideep Mehta, Niyoti, Chetan, GK, Smriti, Allah. थोड़ा कैमरा को आप सीधा कर दीजिए नहीं तो मेरा ऐसा हो जा रहा है. Everybody, it is a spiritual contract. That means you have to use it to grow spiritually. One part of Jyotish, such a simple concept in Jyotish. If you use it correctly, then you grow to the next level. Next level. Very, very important. Priya, Suha, Sarai, I can't see you. So let us now understand how we can use this Badha for different lagnas. Everybody? So quickly we will take. Now remember, what is the 6 Shad Ripus? This, okay, let us take the 3 basic areas of our life. Money, prestige, status, achievements. fortune, prosperity, good marriage life, good business life. Correct, everybody? These are the three pillars of our life. But each one of it has several layers. From year to year, it will have several layers. So let's assume there is a planet sitting here. Let's assume Mars is sitting here. And this is your Badhak house, the 11th house. Correct? Keep on adding people. Okay. So the energy of Mars is what you need to master in order to cross the bridge of Badha. Badha is that bridge that you are supposed to cross. Understood? It's a war. It's a war. You have to go to the next level. You have to go to the other side. You cannot allow Mars to defeat you. What is Mars? The negative form of Mars, okay, can be anger, rashness, hurried decisions, bloodshed, murder, etc., etc. Correct? You cannot allow that negative energy to defeat you. When it is that negative energy, it becomes Badha. When you control through yoga and sadhana and breathing and pranayam, you control it, it becomes positive, and that is where your upaya is. Understood, everybody? Easy now. You got the upaya? Everybody understood. Jyoti Patel, Amrita Dabale, Nidhi Garg, Nikita, Sonia Sharma. Simple. Don't need to do complicated mantras. Most people will end up doing wrong. We have no diksha in mantras. We do upayas at the wrong muhurat. It destroys our life. And we do 10 upayas, 10 remedies at the same time, making it a nice khichdi. Everybody is selling upayas. Everybody wants to make you an idiot. After you do an upaya, if the karakatva of that planet has not become positive, that means that remedy is useless. Understood now? It is temporary. You may get a job, but you have not understood. Let's assume your Badhakesh is in the 11th house. Okay? Say, let's take a case of, say, Karka Lagna. Pen is not working. Say Karka Lagna. Okay? And you have Rahu and Venus. Yeah. Everybody? Venus becomes Badhakesh. Let's assume you do an upaya of Rahu and Venus. But you have not mastered the jealousy energy, the cheating energy. Still people are cheating you. Still you have extreme greed. What is the thing with Rahu? Whichever planet it sits, it increases, expands the significations of that planet. Rahu with Mars, it will make you greedy for property. Rahu with Jupiter or any kind of combination, Rahu, Jupiter, it will make you greedy for knowledge. Then your principles are not there. Are you understanding? What is Rahu? Rahu is opposite of Jupiter. Jupiter is principles. Rahu gets debilitated in Sagittarius. Rahu is opposite. That is the reason it is called Guru Chandal Yoga. What is the meaning of Guru Chandal Yoga? Having 20 fathers, having 20 gurus. You don't care if you hurt somebody, if you hurt your guru, if you have stolen his knowledge. You don't care about it. That is Rahu Jupiter. It doesn't matter to you. You have not understood the basic concept. You don't go to a guru to get anything from the guru. You only go to a guru to give him something. A fundamental concept a person from a village taught me. Or rather, his father taught him that and he taught me that. And I bowed down to his knowledge. Most of us go to a guru to get something. But the real thing is you go to a guru to give him something. Because the highest form of prayer is what? In bhakti, the highest form of prayer is, I don't want anything from you. Then you say in a Krishna bhakti or Hanuman bhakti. The highest form, which only 1% be near 0.1%, but people have recorded this in books. Highest form of bhakti is God, hey Krishna, hey Ram, hey Hanuman. I don't want anything from you. Just let me serve you every day, every moment of your life, of my life. Are you all understanding what I'm trying to say? So that is how Jupiter Rahu functions. So when you do a remedy for Badhakesh especially in our context, unless and until there is a change, if Saturn is your Badhakesh, Saturn can be Badhakesh for which Lagna? Taurus Lagna. Correct? Everybody? You do 1 lakh mantras of Saturn. You donate 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 20 lakhs to an old ashram or to people who are not well or elderly people. After that, if you don't develop compassion for the smaller people in life, the weaker people in life, that means Saturn hasn't blessed you. He just gave you a crocin. You did remedy, he gave you a crocin or a painkiller, and you got a job. That's it. And again, you're back to the same problem. Are you all understanding? My question to you all quickly is, why Badhakesh? The first thing everybody is asking in the chat box is, what is the remedy for it? Correct? Everybody? Everybody is obsessed with the remedy. I have a question to ask you. You feel your first time taking birth in India, or you must have taken 1,000 times birth in India, correct? You must have performed 1,000 remedies in 1,000 lifetimes. Am I right? Or in this life only, you have performed 1,000 remedies, correct? Still you're in the rot, still you're suffering. That means those remedies haven't given you liberation. Are you getting it? So the biggest remedy is the spiritual remedy, where you take the karakatva of the Badhakam or the Badhakesh and you master it. Are you getting now what I'm trying to say? So you develop compassion for Saturn, you develop control over Mars, the anger part of it, you develop Rahu tendencies. How do you master? By going straight forward. Everybody with me? Understanding? Jupiter, how do you master? Say for dual signs, especially Mercury Lagnas, the seventh house becomes Badhakesh, the seventh house becomes Jupiterian, correct? So you understand the true meaning of knowledge. True meaning of Vidya is very tough. It is impossible. Even great Shankaracharya was tested about it. You all know the story, right? The 4 dogs, 4 Vedas, Lord Shiva testing Shankaracharya on the road, right? Everybody with me? So that is what is it. So now quickly let's take that the real story is not the Kshetra, not the Badhak house. It will change for everybody. Got it? The real Kshetra, this is just the Kshetra, the Bhava, Badhak house. Bad house, let's call it for short now. Where the Lord of it goes and sits, that means Saturn and Rahu. Where it goes and sits, this is what you need to master. Understood now? The first is the cream. When you're drinking milk or lassi, is the cream, Badhakam. That is Badhakam. First, you have to go through. The real is here, and then the real is, which I told you, which nobody talks about, nor have I spoken for last 3 years when I've been teaching Badhak. Understood now, everybody? I've explained to you the Badhak concept. Any questions before we go through each Lagna? But that is for just the common astrologer, young astrologer, I'll take it. Any questions? No questions? Either I'm a good teacher or you're great students. I'm so happy. Divya, yes. खाना वाना नहीं खाते तुम लोग भूख नहीं लगते तुम लोग को Plus,
Yes,
none
sir.
of, none of you ladies are going and saying, excuse me, sir, I have to cook for my family. That means today it's pizza time. Or you all are smart. You have employed somebody to do it. Go ahead. Haji, madam.
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask if Badakesh is in 11th, Badakesh, that Kshetra is 11th house. So once, if this Badakesh is sitting with a few other planets, so will it be a little bit more complicated?
Yeah, sometimes everybody does not like pav bhaji. Then
Okay.
it becomes a mixture. You know, it's like buy one, get three free. Now, when you are a man and you get three, four people free, okay, it is nice. But when you're on the opposite side, it is not nice.
Okay, okay. So if we are going into a spiritual journey, then we have to think about all the other planets also sitting with the Badakesh.
Yes.
Okay.
Have I answered your question? Have I answered your question, Divya, Divakaran?
Yes, sir. I think that we will have to understand all the planets and do spiritual remedies according to all of the planets to get some good relief.
When you develop an attitude of surrender,
Okay.
all the 9 planets, Ugra, the Ugra nature, the negative thing of punishment gets reduced. I have a question to ask you. You know the small white, black ants or slightly bigger ants, they must have bitten you.
Uh, not really.
तुम बहुत सुखी हो बहुत पुण्य आत्मा हो तुम. I had a female friend. Okay, you know we have mosquitoes in India. Okay, so her child was there. Okay, mosquito used to bite. The child would feel little bit. When he grew up, the child would not feel. So it is like that. It is like that. When you surrender, you don't feel it. Okay. In her case, it was a problem. Okay. She could never find out if a mosquito has bitten her or not. But in the morning, when you get up, you used to find 10, 20 mosquitoes right next to her bed. They are dead. So mosquitoes used to die after biting her. You know, so that is surrender, super surrender. When you surrender, you don't feel the harshness of the planet.
Okay, sir.
It's like having, do you get scared going out in heavy rain? No, because you're having umbrella and all that. In olden times, you would get scared, no? Or I have to cross from this village to that village. So
Yes.
surrender is circumstantial also. And surrender is based how? What is the planet in which kshetra, which sign? Which sign? So
Okay.
that will help you to surrender. And Badhakesh going in which house it is going. Suppose your Badhakesh is going in 8th house of darkness.
Yes, sir.
You sit alone, The more you sit alone, the more happy you become. More happy you become. Because that is like sadhana. So, say Badhakesh has huge, it's a huge book. We can't cover in 2 lectures. But I am giving small hints. This advanced person in you will catch it and take it. I just got a phone call who saw this lecture and said, my Badhakesh is in Navamans, it is in the 7th house with Mercury. So, what is my lesson? I said, the lesson for you is not to spoil your marriage life using your intelligence and free will. The person said, yes, with my free will, I destroyed my marriage life. Very few can accept it. Most of us don't want to accept that we are using our free will. The more desires we have, the more custom made software we want, custom made gurus, custom made things. That's how we destroy our life. How many, some of us are so fanatical. We'll go to a temple and say, the height of the statue of God should be 2 feet more bigger. We do that. Many of us have that. Oh. Any which ways. Yes, quickly, Dr. Meena Rathi and then Agnihotri.
Um, Good afternoon, sir. Sir, can you please explain about the Guru Chandal Yoga again? I didn't really understand what exactly is the meaning that if a person goes to a guru, the guru won't give anything. The person is going to land up in doing something for the guru. Is it like that?
No. I explained a very difficult concept in Indian spirituality. It is very controversial. And one of my students, he taught me this, and this was taught to him by his father.
Okay.
So the student is from my Jyotish Pandit course or what. His name is Hirpara. So I'll tell you a story, let's entertain ourselves. So I was doing this fasting naturopathy course. He came and he visited me. So he was talking about his guru who had a lot of powers. So his guru was his father's guru actually. So when they were young, they were very financially strained, no income, this, that, etc. So as a small kid, he asked his father, he said, Babuji, father, why can't we ask Guruji to help us? He's creating so many miracles for everybody. They were in some small town, whatever. His father said, are you an idiot? We don't go to Guru to ask for something. We go to Guru to serve him. That is our fortune in serving the Guru. गुरु से तो मांगा कुछ नहीं जाता है, गुरु को तो देना पड़ता है प्यार. You have to give love to your guru. I was stunned. I said, oh, his father has spoken such wise words of wisdom. We Indians haven't understood. Very few. I became fan of his father. And his father must not have read 100 spiritual books, autobiography of yogi and this and that, many lives, many masters. We all have read 100 books. We have read so many.
Yeah.
What his father said, of course, I knew that, and because thanks to my last book of astrology, but I was like, I compared his father with all the great geniuses on social media who talk about spirituality. I said, hats off, man. So, when you have Guru Chandal Yoga, speaking about that, it is a yoga of very great fortune, but a very great fortune doing the unorthodox way. Means
Thank you, sir.
different way. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, like one form of Guru Chandal Yoga, we're deviating, and that's the reason I hate deviation, but something good comes out. Say, this is Steve Jobs' horoscope. Okay, there are two horoscopes of Steve Jobs. Okay, uh, this one. So here Jupiter is forming a connection with Rahu. You can call this Guru Chandal with third lord and Saturn aspect. Shukra Rahu. Shukra is beauty, art. Rahu is technology. Shukra is third lord of mobiles, aspecting Jupiter. So he took this Guru Chandal Yoga and created art in mobile phone. Am I getting it? With Jupiter Rahu, it has to be a yogi connection. People who are not the normal traditional religious leaders. So, Neem Karoli Baba.
Yeah.
Sai Baba or like Mahavatar Babaji. Jupiter Rahu means unorthodox. Orthodox is the systematic way of Shastra. Jupiter Rahu means you have to think out of the blue. But you got to be honest. But yes, being dishonest, you get more success. That is that. You choose your path. All right, let's start with the next is in Chara Rashi. We finished Aries. The next is Karka. So the 11th house will be a Badhak house. What is the sign that will show you the Kshetra, the territory area that you need to master, irrespective of planets, is family life, money, hunger for money. Why? 11th house. You are combining 11th house, and for all Chara Rashis, they will combine 11th house as Bada and the sign. Understood? The significations of the sign. What is Taurus? Natural second house. What does that mean? Money, name. People can get obsessed with having name. Fame, name, property, anything to do with acquisitions or hoarding mentality. This is the Bada. That means you have to understand, okay, your family, your money, your name, your fame are all useless in life. It's the spiritual part of it. How do you know your family members are not your past life best enemies, like best friends, Kattarpanthi enemies?
Yes,
Many
sir.
of us have that, no? Let me do the teaching. Are you all understanding? So you have to go beyond the Maya. I've seen Karka Lagna people, when some malefic is aspecting 11th house, obsessed with fame. They sit in Shamshan just to get fame.
Yes, sir. I'm Cancer ascendant. Me, sir. Sonia Sharma.
This is the Bada, Sonia, you have to overcome. Jewelry. There is some story with jewelry without even knowing planets.
Yes, sir. Perfume. I'm perfume founder. Love.
Love Funder. Sorry, what did you say? I did not hear properly.
Sir, I love the perfume, fragrance. It's my weakness.
I also know a lot of people who are very obsessed with perfumes.
Yes, sir.
Extremely obsessed. I know one lady, she's second house. Hers is Sagittarius. So seventh house becomes Badha. So she's obsessed with handbags. 2 lakh rupees handbag. 2 lakh rupees. That is like $2,000, $3,000 handbags. It's all okay. One day you will realize, okay, everybody will realize all this are useless. A simple truth of life is Braveheart story. Lying in your bed many years from now, all the things you pursued all your life, fame, money, this, that, on your deathbed, will it all matter? Fame is the most useless. Beauty is the most useless. Inner beauty. That's what. Love that you gained from people, not just family members, from people. How many people you could help. That is what will come when you're sick and dying. That yes, my life was successful. Did I overcome my Badha? Did I overcome my Badha? Are you getting it, everybody? Success is a joke. Real success is, did you overcome your Badha? Did you cross the bridge? Very simple. I'm telling you, when I understood this concept after so many years, I realized I'm a joke. What was I doing all these years? Yes, if I compare my standards with what other Indian astrologers have been doing, so then it is another thing. If I have a problem in life, everybody has insecurity somewhere. Some have insecurity of money, some have insecurity of beauty. Correct? Silence, please. Silence. So everybody has insecurity somewhere. Suppose I'm going to an award function. Tom Cruise is standing over there. I'll feel insecure. He's such a handsome guy. Or Nayantara, I'm a girl. Nayantara or Catherine Zeta-Jones, okay, is standing over there next to me. I'll feel insecure, right? Insecurity can never ever end. And let me tell you that, and you all also know the truth. Everybody is bloody insecure in some area of life. Yes or no? We just don't show that. Our brands, our brands just satisfy that insecurity and subdue it. Oh, I'm wearing a branded shirt. Oh, I'm wearing the most costliest perfume. Oh, I'm having such a big house. Oh, I'm having such a great car. What am I showing that? I'm just showing my insecurity. If you are extremely secure in life, wear a dhoti, lion cloth like Mahatma Gandhi and go. Na. Still, everybody will run. When you are walking, everybody will be behind you. Correct? I want to know the brand of Mahatma Gandhi's dhoti. Somebody told me that. I will sell that brand.
Khadi? Khadi brand?
Adi. Exactly. Are you getting it? If he stopped eating, India stopped eating. That's brand. That's brand. Are you getting it? Let's come to somebody's asking about Mesh Lagna. Baba, we covered Mesh Lagna in the first part. Quickly, what is Mesh Lagna? See, we are not going to Badhakesh. We are not going to Badhakam. I want you to focus on each Lagna and just this, because this is the mistake people do. People go to Badhakesh straight away. No. You take the sign, say 1, 4, 7, 10. I'm stretching this, but on purpose. This is your area. You start from here. This is the portal of entry. You realize all this is useless and you surrender. So if you don't have a job, let's now go to the negative thing. You don't have a job. You stop pushing. You stop pushing. You accept your situation. And since 11th house is trikon to third house, and since 11th house for Mesha Lagna is owned by Saturn, it means skill set and hard work. That is the remedy. Write it down. For Saturn, it is time management, discipline, and upgradation of skill set. This is the remedy. Stop chasing costly upayas and don't become a slave of remedies. The real remedy is, what do Americans do or Westerners do? Very simple. How come they are more successful than us? They know they don't have, they identify their problems. 10 times they reach late in office, their boss shouts. Then they'll take up a time management course. Correct? And they start implementing it and they know it is a lifetime process. It is a lifetime process. Habit changing is a lifetime, no, many lifetimes process. The great Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism. Have you all heard of Stoicism? Anybody here who's heard of Stoicism? Nobody? Minal, Nirmala? Ali, have you heard? Your my favorite card.
Yes, sir, heart.
Read it. There are people who daily read Marcus Aurelius books. They follow Stoicism. They made a movie out of him, I think so. Gladiator. Start part. That same emperor who had a Nikamma son. Any which ways. So he says changing habits is not one lifetime journey. It is many lifetime journeys. So you take Saturn, like Westerner, he will learn time management and he will upgrade his skills. That means when Badhakesh gets associated with Saturn, you tell the person, and especially if Mercury also joins, you tell him to take some online course or join some night classes or do some certification courses. Understood now, everybody? Shani mantra nahi mangta hai, Shani karma mangta hai. Why? It owns the 10th house of karma. Getting it, everybody? And when I say this, so many people, they hate me, they make fake IDs and they write, उनका धंधा बंद होता है. धंधा करने के तो काटेवाड़ी में जाके धंधा करो. I tell them. Very simple. Shani is 10th Lord. 10th is karma. And 10th is swadharma. That means not bound by religion. Shani is same for an Indian and an American or a European. His funda is same. What you sow, I will give you back in interest. And my interest, Shani says, is not 7% of banks of India. It is 7,000 or sometimes 10,000%. Easy. You give this remedy to your people and they'll love you. Especially, write this down, everybody. When Saturn in transit touches third house or third lord or ninth house and ninth lord, best time to learn skills, and even fifth house, fifth lord, best time to learn skills, upgrade yourself, upgrade. It's never too late. चेतन अगर निकिता गांधी A.R. नीलकंठन खाना नहीं खाने का मेरे पीठ पीछे, मैं खाना नहीं खाता, तुम लोग भी नहीं खा सकते. Rajesh Kumar, I need to see cameras. Everybody, cameras on, please. आरती चौधरी, cameras on. कभी भी कैमरा ऑन नहीं रहता है.
Sir, in one of your video, hello, sir. Sir, in one of your
Sorry. Are we talking about Badha? And people will complain कि I was partial towards Tripti. ठीक है कुछ पूछ लो जल्दी always raise hands and do this but unmute yourself please जल्दी पूछ लो gives me time to drink water.
I was trying, sir, to ask you that if in one of your videos you had mentioned just few days back when Shani come in transit comes in Pisces, and if that Pisces is in fifth house of our Kundli, then you have to listen to that fifth house का जो अपना character होता है, like people or whatever fifth house is representing in our Kundli. So it is for when you say about this Badha also. So it is for fifth house, third house, and ninth house. So same principle applies there.
Upgradation of skills, especially
Yeah.
I personally take sixth.
Okay.
In sixth, what happens is it is not like an online course. You have to physically go and do it. You have to Sixth is hard work.
Okay.
As such, we all need to always upgrade our skills. Okay, because Shani
Yeah.
is Kal means time. 3, 6, 10, 11 are very good for malefics. In that, one of the malefics, if Gulika is there in the 11th house, it is extremely good. When Saturn comes in third is action. So Shani doesn't want you to be lazy. It will make you do something. In fifth, it will make you do learning. In sixth, it will make you do hard work. In 10th, it will make you do karma. In 11th, it will give you the benefit of your karma. Why? In the natural zodiac, Saturn is in the 11th house. That is his Swagraha is more than that. It is Mool Trikon Rashi of 11th house. So whatever good you did, 3, 6, 10, 11, it gives you money in the 11th.
Okay. So when you say Saturn in third house, if you are lazy, you start becoming active. What if someone is already lazy and the transit Saturn comes in the third house? Will that person become active?
No, nobody can make you active unless you decide.
Yeah.
I have a student, he gets up at 12:15 in the afternoon and he sends me, "Good morning, sir." I cannot change him. His Saturn is retrograde in the 8th house.
Oh.
Nobody can make you. Okay. Yeah. Even, see, so many people, they don't have a job and they give up because of depression. Okay. So they have to do it themselves. Let's quickly come back, ladies and gentlemen. No private tuition, my dear Trupti Shukla. Let's quickly come back to now. We finished Taurus, we finished Mesh. Or rather, we finished in Chara Rashis, we finished Mesh, we finished Karka. Now let's go to Libra. So please write this down. The biggest thing for Libra is their ego. It can destroy them, their stubbornness. It can destroy all the good gains. And that is the reason smart and nice kundli of Libra Lagnas or Libra Leo signs, you will see if the kundli is good for success, okay, they'll keep their two legs always in two houses, in two boats. 90% chance of owning two houses. And if you get a Libra Lagna person who has a house next to a river or next to a lake or in a city that is famous for lakes, that means it's the right place at the right time. Like if you say, sir, all Libra Lagna people in Bombay, there are so many Libra Lagna people. Okay. We don't have silence. One
Sorry,
gunda
sir,
hai.
your voice is cracking, sir.
Yes,
प्यार
sir.
से नहीं बोल सकता था. You will say so many Libra Lagna people in Bombay, but there is no lake. But there is gutter, na? Nearby there is always a gutter. Bombay is full of gutters. Are you getting it? So it's some water body. I bought a house, the very famous builder. He showed, next to this lake, kya naam hai? Forgetting the name. Lake. Dombivli. No. We showed lake and all that. We were not allowed to visit the place. In Dombivli it is there, very famous. Okay. After buying the house, after 5 years, we got possession, or 4 years, we got possession. And I'm finding a dry lake over there and a gutter over there, maximum. So technically he's correct. Okay. So that is how, depends on your kismat. Okay. So anyways, okay. And people will do vastu for such builders also. Great vastu people are great. Great karma they get. Any which ways. Coming back to thing, Libra Lagna people, the biggest secret for them is not to have unfair ego, unfair or poisoned self-esteem, and their desire to be famous. This is a lesson they need to cross. Everybody with me? Why? Leo is there. So Leo is there. That means their spiritual lesson is to master. They will want to be a king, number one, everything. Finally, they have to realize that being a king is stupidity. It was a stupid dream. This is the spirituality. Are you all understanding? Everybody? Whom do you think so mastered this? He became the king. Are you understanding now?
Raja Janak.
But we do not know his lagna. I mean, at least I do not know his lagna.
Like he was a king, but very spiritual, highly spiritually oriented.
He was very much, and what my mentor, rather, not master, mentor has told me, I cannot describe also on camera. You're so spiritual. Even when it comes to other matters which we don't discuss on camera. So we do not know his lagna, so we can't discuss. But look at Gandhi, he became the king. But did he ever become the prime minister or president? Are you getting it? So he understood his Badha without the help of astrologer. I mean, if you see his devotion towards that song, Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram, Patita Pavan Sita. So that itself shows that he had gone far beyond our traditional religion and spirituality. He was a man you can't identify. And where was that? Such a huge problem. His Badhakesh, Libra Lagna, sun is in the 12th house of past life. His Badhakesh is in the 12th house. Of course, you all know about his struggles of sex. Are you all understanding, everybody? When his father was this is Badhak, Badhakesh, sun, 12th house of sex. What has he written in his book? His father was dying, something like that. Do you all remember? Anybody remembers? It's been donkeys years since I read it. Anybody wants to quote Seema Bhatnagar? Yes.
Good afternoon to you, sir. And yes, in my experience of life, he has written a chapter stating that when his father was on his deathbed, he was in the other room enjoying his physical pleasures. And,
Now you all understanding. Do you all are understanding how great this man was? Are you understanding the greatness, ladies and gentlemen, of this Badhak principle. मेरा कैमरा ऑफ है क्या? मैं नहीं दिख रहा है. क्या किया तुम लोगों ने? मैं दिख ही नहीं रहा. Okay, now, are you understanding? I kept quiet about Mahatma Gandhi's horoscope and this, but everybody has sex in life. This man writes, and his father, son, 12th house, death, son, 12th house, bed pleasures. How can we see that in the horoscope? I mean, it's not a prediction. I'm least worried about prediction. I'm more worried about learning. How can I learn from his horoscope? Are you getting everybody? कितनी बड़ी बात है. How much big is this concept? For him to write that, one is admission, second is confession. But don't you think so? He would have gone beyond and mastered that one bad incident that has made him have guilt that he could write it. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say, Baba? Yes or no? यार मैं ग्रीक में तो संस्कृत में तो बात
Yes,
नहीं.
sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
This is the beauty of this concept. When I realized this concept, I said, that one incident would have been a guilt thing for him all his life. What he must have done? He used to sleep naked, we know that, etc. Just to master his sexual power. He once had ejaculation in a dream or something like that. Okay. And he felt guilt about it. He's mastered his 12th house, ladies and gentlemen. Are you getting it? Anywhere, sun is government, sun is ruler. Anywhere have you all seen him say, I hate Britishers? Either way, I would like to see it. I can be wrong.
No, he's not said that anywhere.
When I thought about it, no, I used to read my experiments with truth. And I used to sleep and read, and I used to put it on my chest and go to sleep. After the first chapter, I said, Mama, nowhere is written, I hate Britishers. I said, क्या आदमी है कि क्या है? Then I think second or fourth chapter, I'm forgetting. He wrote, true vegetarianism means no thought of hurting anybody in speech, action, deed. Are you getting what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen?
Ahimsa, sir.
No,
Ahimsa.
written about vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
What is the use of being a vegetarianism and going in the market, sitting in business and making you pay 500 rupees for a 250 rupees or 100 rupees product? That means I'm fleecing you now. I'm hurting you in a way. Are you understanding the greatness of this man? When I read that statement, I stopped reading that book. I said, if I read this book now, I'll destroy my life. I'll not be able to live a normal life. And till date, it's one book I want to read, but I'm scared of reading. When I read that statement, true vegetarian, I can be wrong for 25 years or whatever I've read it. Okay, but that man, hats off, yeah. I mean, whatever people can write crap about him, he gave us freedom. We need to have this thing. Let's come back to the next Lagna, which is Capricorn. I'm going in a hurried manner because office is messaging. Don't give out so many free things, etc. So the next Chara Lagna is Capricorn. Who's sitting over there? So write this down. All Capricorn Lagna people are having Arudha in Capricorn or having Chandra in Capricorn. They need to master whatever is the Scorpio and 8th house significations combined with 11th house of desire. That means the greed of inheritance, sex, or perverted sex or hardcore sex, whatever you want to call it. Next is phobias, personality issues. Why Capricorn as such is a greedy sign? Magarmach, what do you call that? What is it called? Crocodile, grabbing mentality. Are you getting it? Scorpio is the Badha. Now see the main theme. What is the meaning of Scorpio? Scorpio natural zodiac is the 8th house, correct? 8th house is inheritance. Everybody loves a free lunch. Who does it? Inheritance is a free lunch, correct? Okay, everybody understanding what I'm trying to teach. Anusha Chauhan, I can't see you. Gayatri Mohani, Nandana Desai, I cannot see you. Sneha Katuria, Priya Suhasriya, everybody. See all how gentlemen are. Everybody's face is seen. It is only ladies whose cameras are off. अभी तो lunch time के ऊपर भी हो गया ना आदित्य. Okay, anyway, face. You're understanding the theme. Capricorn, Lagna, Scorpio, both are having that greedy mentality. And Mars flavor is there. Mars flavor in Scorpio. So that inheritance theme, hunger, I'm not here hinting. Everybody has Scorpio in their horoscope, but that hunger is there. Are you getting it? So that is what I need to cross as the spiritual bridge. Anybody here having Capricorn Lagna, please forgive me. But all Lagnas are good, all Lagnas are bad. Quickly, let's go to fixed signs now. So fixed Lagna would be what? Say Taurus we start with. Correct? Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Simi Jain with me, Sri Vishnu SP, Shweta Nagar. Correct? Manoj Kumar. So, the 9th house of spirituality, nahi, of religion, tries with destiny, wanting a lot of fortune, understanding religion, understanding your forefathers, understanding your father and guru. This is the issue. I knew one Taurus Lagna. Saturn here with Moon, Jupiter, and one more planet. So that native 9th house is father. The native was very bonded to his father. His father needed, native went abroad. His father needed some money for operation. It was not a very critical operation, but mid to high, between mid to high operation. At that point of time, he had been saving money for his property or something like that. Remember, Saturn is looking at 4th house of property. Correct? Saturn is the Badhak. Correct, everybody? With me? He refused money for his father's operation, citing that money stuck for buying the house. Father stopped calling him for lifetime. This is how Badhak works. Everybody with me? Just one second. Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
For the incident to happen. 10 years you have to wait. Man comes and shows his child's horoscope, and you have to learn to keep quiet and wait 10 years, 20 years, 30 years for that incident to happen. Provided you know his horoscope by heart. By hearting horoscopes is an art, it's a must. And that is the reason in my beginner's course, I spend hours and hours making people buy so that their Mercury becomes super, or as Rajnikant would call it, supera, or to become strong. Imagine a father spending thousands and thousands of dollars waiting just for that one day when his child would help him out. This was the test. Badhakesh is your test. Understood? Badhakesh is your test. Everybody with me? That test that you have to pass, that you have to cross. And please understand, spiritual tests are not justifiable. This is the big secret. Spiritual tests are not justifiable with human logic. With human logic, you can't have an answer that this is the right way, this is the wrong way. Are you all understanding, everybody? Arjun's test, it could have been, okay, Lord Krishna, why should I go and fight for my right? Okay. Why should I kill people? As per normal thinking, what would it be? Okay, I don't want anything. I don't want the kingdom. Let it go. Correct? I am with you, Lord Krishna. You give me the mantra to get moksha. But that was not the case. And if you all know the real story, there is Lord Krishna. Once Lord Krishna takes him into a cave where he meets Vishnu. Do you all know that story? It is there. Okay, I'll not go into that. And then Lord Vishnu, it's a big story. Then Lord Vishnu finally reveals to him, Arjun, you're not supposed, you have been wanting, craving, talking about wanting to be the greatest Dhanurdhara, the greatest bow, whatever it is called, the bowman or whatever. He said,
Archer.
Archer. He said, great. Lord Vishnu tells him, and Krishna is there with him. It's a cave they go through. It's a Maya. It's a very big story. It is there in Mahagatha, a book also it is written, very famous. Okay. That is not your story. You've been thinking for donkey's years that is the purpose of your life. That is your pending karma to be the greatest archer. Lord Vishnu explains to him, your purpose is far bigger than just being an archer. Are you all understanding? He said, you might be the best at it, but you are not the best. Are you all understanding how we are to see the horoscope, everybody? Our lessons of understanding karma are far different than the real thing. Any which ways, so Taurus Lagna, coming back, spirituality is far different than normal ways of karma that we understand. So for a Taurus Lagna, since Capricorn comes in the 9th house of Badha, if for others karma is a normal test, for this person it is 3x. Understood now? The lessons of karma would be 3 times multiplied. I love when a Taurus Lagna comes to me. Chal, dekhte, kitna takat hai tere mein. It is like that. How much can you bear karma? And these people are tested. Trust me. Our test and a Taurus Lagna test, I do not know if anybody has told you this. Their tests are very tough. Why? Because Capricorn is coming in the 9th house of Badha. Don't just see the generalization of Chara, Stira, Dvishabhav. Okay. Is a very broad step one generalization. Second step, the second step is the sign in the Badha, sign in the Badhak house. That itself, if you think now, you'll get a lot of answers. Am I making sense? Is it vibrating in your horoscopes? Thoda hai na bolo yaar.
Yes, sir. It is resonating. Absolutely, sir. Yes. Totally relatable, sir.
If you learn
100%.
only this much now, it is more than enough. Trust me. In natal and in prashna. More than enough.
Whatever you've said, sir, has made so much of a sense, and it has triggered a point that if it is a Badhakesh, a Badhak house, we also need to look at what the Badhak house's Badha is. So that becomes like we're talking about the Taurus ascendant and Capricorn being the Badhak house. And if you see the Badha of the Capricorn is Sun's house, the Leo. So whether he has to follow the dharma of the lineage that he is following, and that's what I believe, I infer from the story that you just said, that the Badha of Arjuna was that he has to go by the Kshatriya Dharam, because ninth house is the Dharam Sthan also. So the Dharam of the Kshatriya is to take the arrow on his chest or knock out all with his arrow.
I have written the answer to your query. You said it correctly, but somewhere you went off. Taurus Lagna, Badha here. His Badha here. Inheritance. But if we go this here, other people will get confused. Seemaji, how long you've been in astrology?
It's been about a decade now, and started off with your channel's videos only. And I'm so very grateful. Thank you so much.
So, anyway, Chase, thank you, Srimaji. It's nice. So the point is, understanding, that's another level. Last month also we touched it. Houses, every house has a Badha. Okay, in I think beginner's course it was. But coming back, you Taurus Lagna people, it's a very tough life and the tests are not easy. All fixed Lagna people have sometimes very heavy Badha. Why? Ninth house, write this down. Ninth house is past life. So, all fixed Lagna people are having the same test repeated again. You sure can understand. I have given you the answer of what is prarabdha karma, fixed karma. We say now fixed signs means prarabdha. Why? Their Badha house is bloody ninth house. Yes or no, ladies and gentlemen? So please
sir.
write this down.
Yes, sir.
In your horoscope, whatever be the lagna, wherever fixed signs are there, since the Badha house with the Badha concept becomes ninth. So let's assume your Mithuna Lagna. So Taurus is 12th house. Done, everybody. Now mentally start visualizing everybody. Taurus is 12th. 12th is immediate past life. Done. Which is the Badha house of it? Eighth house of
Of Taurus.
Baba of Taurus. I said fixed sign. Since ninth is the Badha, that all fixed signs in your horoscopes is pure past life. Why? Ninth house is past life. Okay. Faladipika, chapter 1, shloka 24. Shloka, chapter 24, shloka 14. All that I'm forgetting now. Wish Siddesh was here. Any which ways. Says 9,000 is past life. Even Satya Jatakam says ninth lord is past life. Forget that. So wherever your fixed sign is there, what people say, you must have heard, fixed signs, you can't do remedy. This is the bloody answer. The OG is the ninth from it. So for Gemini Lagna, Taurus, suppose your Shukra is in Taurus. Shukra means love life, etc. and all that. So ninth from it will be which house? Eighth house, correct? And unfortunately, eighth house is mother-in-law, in-laws. So in-laws ko aap, you don't take dahej from in-laws, you don't take dowry from in-laws, you have to give dowry to your in-laws, even if you're a man. Are you understanding now past life astrology, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, sir. Relatable.
So person comes and cries, Baba, I'm a man in India, but they made me a eunuch, or they made me whatever. Napunsak, the wrong word, I'm so sorry, forgive me. They made me like a vegetable. I have to tell him, Baba, there are Saturn sitting over there now. Time for you to give, accept it, you'll be happy. A person calls you up and says, Sir, after you said 7,000 per month, I'm giving from the last 15 years to my in-laws. I said, what about interest rate? You did not increase. In 15 years, interest rate increases, no? So, Jyotish is tough. And clients are not ready to listen also. And who wants clients? If you want clients, you'll stop learning. So you have choice to make in life. Learn or cut your body. You have to, any which ways. Now everybody has understood all fixed lagnas, all fixed moon signs. Their 9,000 is heavy. And if you want it to be double whammy, have a planet in the 9th house, then it is gone. Have a malefic in the 9th house, then you have brought baggage from previous lives. Are you understanding? See, we are just at the outskirts of Badha concept, outskirts. But I want this preparatory session, even if it takes 4 hours. Because if you watch this video for the next few days, then when you come on Saturday, I can take advanced concept because I feel guilty. Last 4 years I've been teaching, stressing so much on Badha, but I cannot take it forward. Why? Every time I'm teaching it to beginners batch. Although this is advanced concept, but it is a very easy concept. And if you master it, you become this in Prashna. You have no idea. No idea. In Prashna, you don't require timing methods. You just need to see what is this problem, where is it coming from? What is his problem? So now tell me, if Aquarius is afflicted, which house you will see? Start thinking reverse. Come on.
Again,
Alka.
ninth house, Libra.
Sir, Aries.
Seventh house.
Aries. So in Aquarius, if your Aquarius is, how do I teach this? This is past life, but hardcore. नहीं तो जाने दो यार ये. I'll just say this way like this. Quickly, I'm deviating, but this is, some of you are advanced. So Aquarius, sister-in-law. Somebody comes and tells you, sister-in-law is screwing my happiness from 20 years. Or brother-in-law is screwing your happiness from 20 years. Correct? This is badha, obstruction in this person's life. Correct? But where? Lagna Lord is here. So, he is getting the badha. Who is he? Lagna Lord also. Lagna Lord also. This is badha for whom? For Mesha, na? Where the Lagna Lord, he is sitting, na? Correct? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Then, from here, who is this Buddha? Fourth Lord of property. Sister-in-law played a game in getting your property. One. But from ninth house, who is this Buddha? It is eighth house of inheritance. So in previous life, you took the inheritance of sister-in-law. Now she's getting it back from you. Understood now what I'm trying to teach? Understood?
Yes,
Or
yes,
Sir,
sir.
please,
Yes, sir.
sir, please, once more. Sir, I
There is
can't
no-
get.
Please repeat.
Repeat, sir.
Amitabh Bachchan said dialogue only once. You can't say Coolie picture rewind karo. तेरे हाथ में मौत का सामान है तो मेरे सीने पे खुदा का नाम है. Only once. Only once. See where, who is causing the problem. Catch the relative. Now write this down. Catch the relative. So that house, if 10th house of mother-in-law is the problem, correct? So it is the Badha. It is the Badha. वो किसका बाधा है? Whose बाधा? Which sign's बाधा? Understood? Easy.
Yes, sir.
इसके लिए मैं बोलता है ना, ज्यादा पढ़ाई नहीं करने का. So much Instagram, Facebook, this does not move. Suppose mother-in-law, correct? Monster-in-law. Badha is that, what did I teach you? Join. Badha is that spiritual contract, that spiritual lesson you need to learn. Mother-in-law, Badha for whom? Pisces, na? For fourth house. Understood? This is Badha. Badha is being created by Pisces. So what is his past? Virgo. Who is this? Property. So whether mother-in-law is asking for anything, it is the property you did in the past. Understood now? ये बहुत heavy हो रहा है, जान दो. Not
Understood.
So,
Understood.
so got it. You are ascertaining the Badha from the sign and the house concerned.
broad first from the side. Start
Yes,
from the
sir.
side. Lordship later.
Yes.
Lordship
Ji.
later.
Ji.
Lordship later. In the same case, the second layer would be where? Same case. Pisces, Virgo, property. Done?
Yes, sir.
This Lord is here. What would be the sign? Capricorn. Correct? Capricorn is Badha for whom? Start answering this way, asking this way. I am bringing thousands of
Taurus.
years of traditional thinking. So you better start
Taurus.
Taurus.
Taurus का बाधा
Taurus.
है.
Badha for
12th
whom?
house.
Taurus, sir.
For
Taurus.
Taurus, sir.
Past life.
Taurus. Taurus.
Past life. Taurus is money. So when somebody comes and asks you, you see the sign first. Mother-in-law creating problem. You go back and use my concept. Property. Fourth house of home. Done? You double check it. Where is the Lord? Here. You see whose Badha? You see whose Badha? Whose Badha? Both ways, money is coming, property is coming. Mother-in-law took money and property to 2 houses. Person answers yes. This is astrology of past life. Understanding not what ChatGPT teaches you about past life. मैं आपको live example दे रहा हूं.
Sir, speechless.
Yes, sir.
If you are not able to understand, I think this is on YouTube. Watch it again. I beg. I give too much in free and people not using this.
It's getting substantiated in multiple ways, the same Badha.
Yes. Aditya is smiling but showing half his face. Aditya, and in my previous life, I was Amitabh Bachchan. So I had a film star. My opposite heroine was Rekha. Okay. So we like the same jodi, nice jodi, same jodi. When the jodi breaks and the actress goes and starts doing other roles in other movies with other heroes, we feel jealous sometimes. बहुत जन के साथ तेरा फोटोग्राफ मैंने देखा है. Badha is so detailed. I've gone mad. The best is you can test it in Prashna. The best is theory is one thing. Prediction, same pattern if you're able to predict. But before you make biryani, you better learn how to make it several times. Before that, you invite Donald Trump or Narendra Modi for lunch and you only made it 10, 20 times. And then you're telling my Sunil John's recipe does not work. Then either you are an idiot or Narendra Modi is an idiot to come for dinner with you. Because he's got more choices here. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Bruce Lee technique works in astrology. He said, I'm not the best because I'm superior than everybody. The only difference is one technique I have mastered it, practiced it 10,000 times. That's it. One technique, one woman, one guru, one technique, marry, sleep with it, breathe it, eat it, imagine it. It has to grow inside you. नशा नहीं है तो तुम ज्योतिष क्या कर सकते हो? ज्योतिष का नशा प्रेडिक्शंस के लिए नहीं होता है. It is to learn the science. God, when you go above after your death, God will ask you, what did you do down? You say, I became an astrologer. I predicted India-Pakistan war. I predicted the date. I predicted this. I predicted that. God is going to ask you only one thing. Baba, did you understand astrology? He will only ask you that. Because God also knows the truth. Nah. In Saptarishi Nadi, I recently wrote 2-3 days back, which I've written several times before. I wrote, the more I learn astrology, the more I know nothing about astrology. 2-3 smart asses are there who will, wisecracks you always find, chipkalis. They're writing, if you're doing that, how are you selling courses? One guy joined my course. Hey, Baba, have you read Saptarishi Nadi? We were the first people to translate it. Otherwise, it was only available in Tamil. You read Saptarishi Nadi, you see the conversation between Goddess Saraswati and 7 rishis. You see their predictions. So you see the 7 rishis, one rishi predicting marriage will happen. Second rishi prediction, marriage will not happen. And they are Sapta rishis. They are Sapta rishis. Then Goddess Parvati comes and says, no, marriage will happen, but it will happen like this. If the Maharishis, Saptarishis, not even Maharishis, Saptarishis can't be sure of their prediction, who are we? Who are we? We don't even have 0.1 billionth% of their knowledge. So it is, we cannot be an uneducated personality. We have to read what the Rishi has written. First thing, if you are into astrology, you should read how the Rishis used to see a chart, na? Or at least what they used to predict. Before Saptarishis astrology, nobody even knew what the Rishi is predicting. It was NBS and few others who, had the effort and guts to translate it from Tamil. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir. Sir, can I add something to your notation? Ayushi, yes, sir. I,
Bolo, bolo.
Sir, I think in your another life, I think you only mentioned that when Lord Ram was getting married, so when they checked his patrika with Sita Ma's patrika or something on those lines, they took 3 to 4 days to actually calculate, and they were still wrong because they predicted that Raja Ram means he will become the king on that particular day when they were calculating the
Because
muhurtam.
the Kulguru Vashishta was there, the date was set, okay, and that is what people criticize. That how come the great Vashishta himself could not see that uh, he would not get the, what is that called, Rajya Abhishek,
Yeah,
being anointed as the king, So many people, they criticize that about Jyotish and astrology. If they want to criticize, they can criticize anybody. Okay, it is okay. But even Parashar Rishi, I think in chapter 66, shloka number 6, the Ashtagvarga chapter, he is crystal clear when Maitreya says, "Hey Parashar Rishi, in Kali Yuga, man will have low intelligence." He should have written super low intelligence, super duper low intelligence. So he says, then what do we do? So he says, for that, Ashtagvarga is there. Parashar Rishi replies. And he also says that the movement of grahas is so subtle, even the great Brihaspati and Vashishta cannot fathom it. So when I see people who are criticizing other astrologers, indirectly, directly, so it is very crystal clear that they have not read BPHS or they have not understood humility. Their parents have not taught them humility. संस्कार नहीं मिला है. विद्या तो किसी को भी मिल सकता है. किताब पढ़ने से विद्या थोड़ी होता है. Let's quickly go to the next Sthira Lagna. Low battery. Wow. Next Sthira Lagna. Let's quickly go. If my battery dies, then I can't teach further on. So any which ways. The next Sthira Lagna is one of the toughest Lagnas of Leo. So the lesson for a Leo Lagna, this becomes Badhak. I, me, myself. So if you have Chandra in Leo, like I have, this is the lesson of your life. I, me, myself. Both simple. And the toughest lesson. That means learning that I am not important. I am nobody. Yet everything. And this is not an easy lesson. Next is rashness and anger. Mars, Mangal. Everybody, how do you make out if Leo Lagna has a fault? Ask them if during religious functions, some wrong has happened, something missed out, some tradition not followed, etc. Are you getting it? Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
These people can face blockage if the Badhakam is strong or Badhakesh is strong in getting rise in life. Fortune will not be on their side. They will miss golden opportunities. Especially in marriage areas. The word two, number two, now I'm going different. Number two becomes important. Why? This is Badhak ka Badhak. Understood now? Seema Bhatnagar, you should be happy now. Don't write. Writing should be automatic. See and visualize and memorize. Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Dokha, cheating in property, inheritance. That is a lesson. What happened to you, Aditya? Amitabh yaad aa gaya. Heart sign you are showing.
Sir, one of my friend is Leo Lagan. He was duped twice. And this is the second time I'm learning Bada from you. Last time I had predicted it based on Bada only, and it came out correct same. So I
So I
suddenly all the cards are going in my mind. So it's very true.
ईमेल लिखने नहीं होते. I love you बोलने को सीखा नहीं है क्या? शादी नहीं हुआ तेरा?
मैंने चैट में बोला है.
शादी नहीं हुआ तेरा. You're not married. When you get married now, you will realize I love you is very important. You have to daily say I love you to your wife in different styles.
Yes, sir.
Gratitude is very important, beta. Gratitude. What is your lagna?
Sir, Taurus.
Good, you have multiple gurus. Joking. Next is quickly covering. Pinch out for a bigger view. Scorpio lagna. Mother, property, all very important. Mother can decide your life, make it or break it. If this is afflicted, Kalyanam. Malefics here, any malefic, mother very important. Any malefic here, very important. Why? Fourth from fourth, very different concept I'm teaching. Mark my cursor and my words again. Scorpio Lagna, ninth house becomes Badha. When will it be stronger Badha? When moon is afflicted, common sense, you all know it. But if this has malefics and also this has malefics, this is fourth from fourth, Badha ka Bhavat Bhavam, then this is spoiled. Father's life would be gone or mother's life gone. Marriage life can become a joke. Got it? Where the Badhakesh goes and sits is the reason for destruction. Write it down. Wherever Badhakesh goes and sits, reason for destruction in any lagna. Yes or no, everybody? Suppose
Yes,
Badhakesh
sir.
goes and sits here, sex becomes reason for destruction throughout marriage life or whole life. Badhak house aspected by planets based here. Siblings will destroy your life. I can go on and on and on. What did I say? 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐭𝐫𝐴. Do you all remember now, 3 hours back? 𝐂𝐨𝐴.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we
Planet
remember.
deposited in Badhak house.
Sir, but when you say that if Scorpio ascendant, ninth house, if you have malefics, like literally your life is like destroyed. But what happens if the ninth house lord is in 12th house, but if there are benefics sitting in the ninth house, like Jupiter, Venus, and with no aspect of any uh, like malefic planets.
Which Lagna?
Scorpion ascendant only I'm talking. So if there are benefics sitting in the ninth house and without any bad aspects of any malefic, then how will the ninth house be active, or what is the result of that?
Did such a person ever have a love for someone which was not fulfilled? Check that.
Okay.
Check that. Tell me the answer.
Okay.
Tell me the answer.
Because I know that person, but I don't think so, because that person married at a very young age. But her marriage life is destroyed. So that is the reason the chart came in my mind, that she has married at a young age to the person who she loved. And then the married
First,
life is gone for a toss. Even there are
sex
being
life is
benefits in the
zero.
ninth house.
But sex life is... Arey Baba, there are benefits, but it is 12th Lord Shukra, na Baba.
Pardon, sir?
Shukra, Venus is 12th Lord, na?
Ha. Okay.
Is Shukra a good planet for Scorpio? No, Baba. Basic fundamentals, you need to get strong in basic fundamentals. Is 7th Lord and 12th Lord. Sister-in-law, brother-in-law, or zero sex life, whatever, even sleeping separately or turning back to each other and speaking, ask that person.
Yeah, she told me that.
तो फिर हो गया ना, ताली मारो फिर.
But उसके साथ गुरु भी है. Means the Jupiter is also there with the ninth house.
Jupiter, that is the reason I first checked. Is there what is that correct word here in English? Unkindled love or something, loving someone, not getting that love in return. I checked that. So you said young age. After young age also people can fall in love. Now, okay, I have a friend called 𝐂𝐿. Every afternoon he falls in love.
That's a different type of love.
And Scorpios fall in love every now and then. Never fructifies into a marriage or a proper relationship.
Problem हो जाता है आजकल का, if it is, especially if you are the social media younger generation, Scorpio is a very tough sign. Very tough sign. You have to take Desh, Kal and Patra. We have not understood Desh, Kal, Patra.
Sir, one more. I have understood that. I've seen a lot of your videos.
Especially no personal tuitions, especially fundamentals are not crystal clear. People complain about my courses that I get disturbed left, right, and center, and I allow it. Even for my paid students, I tell them, Baba, let the course finish and your fundamentals should be. Jupiter can be the most selfish graha for certain ascendants.
Oh.
Especially Scorpio, where Jupiter, write this down and test me. If anybody knows any Scorpio, you all give me feedback. Where Jupiter goes and sits, you will want that. You will want it anyhow, hook or crook. नहीं मिलेगा तो कुछ भी करके लेगा. Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So fundamentals of Jyotish have to be very, very strong. That is the reason I say don't read Prashna Marga now. Where is that lady gone? Shweta Nagar. Fundamentals. First and foremost, Scorpio Shukra is your worst enemy. That is your secret enemy reborn. I would want to know about the status of the husband of siblings of that native or wife of siblings of marriage, the spouse of the siblings of that native, and also sister-in-law and brother-in-law. What
Yeah,
story?
So you are absolutely right. She told me her marriage break इसलिए हुआ mother-in-law and sister-in-laws.
तो उधर बैठ के उन लोग पापन नहीं कर रहा था जब आप how can you benefit them? If marriage is breaking because of sister-in-law, of course, that is a very important and standard prediction for all sister-in-laws. I'm sorry, you all are also sister-in-laws for somebody. But is it not crystal clear? वो दोनों उधर बैठ के तो वो आरती कर रहा था. Jupiter and Venus. That's spoiled. Why? 12 Lord, right? These are all fundamentals, and I know people don't focus on fundamentals. Wherever, बिल्कुल सिखाना भी नहीं चाहिए. Wherever 12th Lord sits, forget it. That is past life astrology. Leave it. Let's go. Trupti Shukla. You're banned from speaking again like Aditya. मेरे से सब झूठ बुलवाओगे, सब secrets निकलवाओगे. And people cannot digest past life.
झूठ नहीं बोला.
शोले पिक्चर में you know that jailer used to say ना असरानी मेरे से या कोई तो था ना मेरे से जगदीप my boss's father मेरे से सब झूठ बुलवाते हो और पाप करवाते हो. It's like that. Let's continue. I have to finish this. My continuous messages and phone
Thank you, sir.
calls.
Thank you.
Stop this session. Okay. I have to finish 5 lagnas. Okay. Next is Aquarius lagna. Sometimes the most unfortunate lagna. Relationship between them and their father or them and their gurus is so critical. It can even go to a juncture where they kind of semi-fascination for guru or love for guru in a slightly sexual manner. Depends on many factors. Many factors. I don't want to talk much. Marriage for them is a garland not to be worn at times. Why? Libra in the 9th house. सोच समझ के शादी करना. If sun is afflicted in any form, their marriage life can become a joke. Chances. Why? Anybody why?
Seventh
The
Lord.
Leo is Badhakesh for Libra, sir.
Both.
Libra becomes Badhak house for, Leo becomes Badhak house for, understood? What is the common factor like we took in Capricorn and Scorpio, the greed? Correct, everybody? What is the common factor? Badhak house for Aquarius is Libra. Correct? That means it is naisargic, natural marriage or relationships or business. Done. Correct? Who is now the Badhak house for this Libra? Sun. So the original key or duplicate key, whatever you want to think, is with Leo. Understood now? The common factor is this, why Leo sits in the 7th house. Done? Right? All my blank chart course students would know, wherever I am seeing Libra in any Lagna, the first thing I'll go to 7th house. Correct? For any Lagna. If I am seeing Gemini, for any Lagna, if I want to assess Gemini, first thing I'll go and see 3rd house, BSP number 14, Brigu Saral Paddhati number 14. Done, everybody? Understood? Father plays a very important role here. If Jupiter is afflicted in Vargas, native is forced to marry because of religion. Gunita Sadhana, you are busy on the phone. There is only one Amitabh Bachchan, and that is me, joking. थोड़ा मुझे भी देखो, मेरा भी अटेंशन करो. कभी कभी मैं भी मस्ती में बोल देता हूं. जहां पे मैं खड़ा हो जाता हूं, ज्योतिष वहीं से चालू होती है. Again, joking. Chalo, concentrate, please. Concentrate. Such an important concept I'm teaching, and you're on the phone. So it might be an important call. People are raising hands in terms of sign. I have just said it once in anger at Mumbai Club. Next, we have finished Chara Rashis, we have finished Sthira Rashis, Sthira Lagnas. Next comes the most unfortunate ones, dual signs. Why? The dual Lagnas have mixture of, this is a big secret. They carry karma of no doubt previous life, which everybody carries, but they also carry karmas of current life. The repercussions are fast for dual. For Chara it is more, but for dual signs it is more. Everybody understanding what I'm trying to say? Because it is in between. Behind it is the fixed. Ahead of it is a Chara movable Rashi. Got it, everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Got it,
sir.
sir. Got it.
Yes, sir.
So write this down for a Gemini Lagna. If Badhakesh is spoiled or Badhakam is a bad one, religion becomes a problem in marriage. No doubt the traditional things that I've taught, 7th house of marriage, 7th house of business, 7th house of Pada Prapti. If a dark planet comes here, Saturn, Rahu, they subdue as Badhak come. Correct, everybody? So such a person does not get what do you call, the effort that he puts in. He does not get. Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't get rewarded enough.
Yes, sir.
Or what is this? Because a dark planet has come there. Next is religion, as I said, can play, but when will that happen? When Jupiter is afflicted. Religion comes, Jupiter say here, then religion becomes a problem in marriage life, in business, in recognition. Sometimes you can stay in a city where there is domination of one particular, like a village, whereas there is domination of one particular caste of people. So they will not allow you to grow in business. Understood what I'm trying to say, everybody? India.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have to cross this bridge. What will happen? Say if you have Rahu here or Saturn here, now comes the spiritual part. Keep on adding people, admins. So you have to cross this bridge. If you have malefics, write this down. Whenever you have malefics as Badakam with Badhak house or Badhakesh, how do you go ahead to forgive? That is the remedy to forgive, 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 forgive. A, don't do bad karma. And B, if anybody has done bad karma, sit in meditations and make it a daily habit of forgiving. If Mercury gets associated with Badakam or Badhak house or Badhakesh, don't even think of gossiping. You're only feeding poison. If Gulika gets associated, then you're feeding poison. More poison. Pragya, why are you smiling? चलो ठीक है. Very important for Gemini Lagnas not to become racist. Write this down, everybody. Why? Sagittarius is in the 7th house. Understood? 7th house is relationship, not just woman or man. Is relationship in general. Everybody wake up, said everybody. Understanding is very important. Spiritual astrology.
Yes, sir.
Ram Chabri. Simple. Big
Yes,
slap.
sir.
Big slap on us lakhs of years back. Sri Ram and Sabri. Yet we have not understood. Getting it? Everybody?
Yes,
In
sir.
today's life, we will not take some food, chew it, and give the food back to your guest. Eat. Correct? Yet that story is in Ramayana. See the greatness of that story. And it's such an important story. Everybody understanding?
Yes, sir. Sir, Gemini Sagittarius also has a uh, foreign influence, so means out of the box influence, breaking traditions. So
Breaking tradition. So since Sagittarius comes to there, Sagittarius is traditions. Okay, please write this down. Some, if malefics are there, especially, okay, some problem with forefathers, especially if Rahu and Saturn are afflicted, means lineage curses will come. Atma Vandana ji, so nice to see you.
So please just repeat the bit about lineage curses.
Because ninth house for Gemini is Aquarius, which is owned by Saturn and Rahu. And if it gets sambandha with Badhakesh, this thing, then curses and problems from previous your ancestors will come to you. Baba, write this down. Golden rule of Badhak. आज लगता है तुम लोग है ना पूरा फ्री कोर्स लेके जाने वाले हैं. Whenever ninth lord gets associated with Badhak in any form, Badhak, Badhakesh, Badhakam. Understood? Yeah, you have to say yes or no, then only we can move fast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Absolutely.
please, sir.
Ninth house is lineage ancestors. Any lagna, when ninth house, ninth lord gets associated with Badhak house in any form, your ancestors' bad karma or by mistake karma, everything is not bad karma, by mistake karma affects you. Check it out right now in your chart and let me have a break. But you all are not going to have a break. Check it right now on 5 charts where you know person is suffering. Whenever ninth Lord and Shani, especially Rahu, especially Ketu. Rahu, Ketu are karmic axis. खत्म हो गया 3 लग्न नहीं बाकी 3 लग्न से मैंने ninth association with Badhak. Understood now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is true, sir.
नहीं मैं जानता हूँ it is true.
So
But
this
one
is
second.
I have just
for
checked.
the house as well, or only for the Lord?
इसीलिए मैं तुम लोग को बोल रहा हूँ ninth house क्या है पेन ninth house or ninth lord ninth connection with Badhak and to add to that Saturn. Now this increases when Rahu Ketu are involved. Man is over. Understood what I'm trying to say? That means his ancestral curses, do karma, bad karma, is what is spoiling his life. Understood? Big thing, huh? If you want to become a professional astrologer, this is a big thing. You have to come up with combinations of this. Broad base I've given. Everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in this case, Gemini ascendant, ninth lord in seventh house will also give the same result. Like ninth lord becomes Saturn and Saturn sitting with Mars in seventh house. Same thing?
And where Badhakesh goes.
Yes, yes. Badhagesh is in, Jupiter is in 11th house.
11th house is father's siblings.
Yes.
11th house is Putradi, Jayadi, children, spouse, both.
G. Right.
11th house is income. So even if you're a millionaire, getting to that income is not smooth.
Absolutely.
Test this now, Baba, everybody. Test this ninth house, ninth lord, getting sambandha with Badhak, Kesh, etc. and all that. No time, not taught you all the Jatak Parijata rule. Ninth house having sambandha with Badhak, Badhakesh, Badhakam. And especially to add tadka, to add fire, and to add misery, you have Saturn. Then super misery, upari bada, divine bada, or divine or mystical bada, you have Rahu Ketu. Person's life, tell me the story. Everybody,
Hi, sir.
quickly.
So my brother has all this.
नहीं, उसके आगे भी तो कोई स्टोरी होता है.
Sir, yes, sir. He's my father is a very rich man. My brother has left all the business, and he's only roaming. He's left everything: his wife, his children, just because he doesn't get along with the father, and uh, he's he's only he's just on his Harley Davidson throughout, roaming around here and there. He's left everything and gone, sir. I mean, immense wealth he's left, sir. Multi-crore, 100,000 crore business, sir. Immense wealth.
मेरे को तुम लोग क्यों भूलता है? Tell your father, I am also there. Adopt me. 1,000 crore. Now you're understanding
Sir,
how the
ninth house में उसका राहु केतु है, एक्सेस है. सिर्फ एक ही है कि सन उसका exalted बैठा है, but moon is also there, Mercury is also there. He's Leo Lagna, sir. And his Rahu Dasha has started, sir. Rahu in the ninth house. He's left everything. 2 daughters, he's left everything gone.
So Leo Lagna means ninth house is Badha. Everybody.
Ji, sir. Ji, sir.
In that Rahu is there. That means the ancestral curse is coming. Everybody understanding. Okay, everybody understanding how beautiful it is working. The rules at the start of the thing, before we went live on YouTube, I have given the rules. We haven't started Badha, but they are fundamental things. Badha is Which idiot will give 1,000 crores away? You tell me that. Will you? Are you understanding? Aditya, you will give away 1,000 crores. Where are you, my Aditya?
Sir, I
Yes,
also
Chandra.
have one example.
Manisha.
Yes, sir. Sir, Leo Lagna, Moon is also in Leo, and ninth house is Badhak. Mars is sitting in Scorpio, fourth house. Saturn is aspecting by third aspect. Rahu is aspecting from 12th house, fifth aspect. So Mangal is gone basically.
Male, female?
Female, it's mine, sir.
Ladies horoscope, we should not discuss here. One.
Yes, sir.
Second thing, have you ignored your... नहीं, वो स्टोरी नहीं बताया. उसके बाद में क्या हो गया? इतना अच्छा horoscope के बाद स्टोरी बताओ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, actually, the problem is in my education. My parents didn't support me in my education, so I stopped my education after 12th. No
But you don't
support.
look
Higher education is not there, sir.
You don't look uneducated at all.
So it's on my own efforts, basically. I'm learning now astrology, and in my Mangal Mahadasha, I experienced a lot of things related to spirituality, and then after I never looked back.
Tell me, in your life, how many times you have gone to your Kul Devta and Kul Devi temple?
Sir, never. I don't know which is my Kul Devta and Kul Devi. I only pray to Lord Hanuman only and Shri Ram.
Nice. You need to ask me first.
Yes, sir.
How did you have the guts to say this? Ki Kul Devta, Kul Devi temple, you are not gone. Please find out, if possible, from your relatives.
Okay, sir.
वो कर दो, proper rituals करो, go to the temple, then send me bouquet.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
So for Gemini ascendant, Jupiter doesn't give any grace. I mean, I understand it's the Badhaka, but still it's a natural benefit. Still, like, no grace at all.
Do you want to understand for Gemini ascendant? Okay. Jupiter is 7th lord and 10th lord together, correct?
Absolutely.
So what is the name of the dosha?
केंद्राधिपति.
केंद्राधिपति.
इतना टाइम लगेगा तो ये सब क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछेगा. इतना टाइम लगेगा. If you take so long. So please understand Gemini ascendant, Kendradipati dosh. How do you remember Kendradipati dosh? Donald Trump. He will smile with you. He will shake hands. He will have dinner with you. He will announce Narendra Modi is my brother, this, that, etc. and put tariff. Understood now, Kendradipati dosh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You all need to say, na, sir, आपके जैसा कोई सिखाता नहीं है, the best.
Sir, आपके जैसा कोई नहीं सिखाता, you are the best.
Sir.
This is Kendradipati dosh of a benefic Kendradipati dosh is like this. 7th lord of business, 10th lord of again business, career, whatever.
Yes, yes.
They'll have dinner with you, say I love you, take selfie with you, everything. Tomorrow morning make press announcement, trade 100% tariff. Understood now, Kendradipati dosh?
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to ask that whether Jupiter being in its own house, being a Badhakesh, strengthens the Badhakesh principle, or does it decreases it?
It can create family problems.
Okay.
So it is the Maraka planet also, sir.
Jupiter If Jupiter gets exalted for a Mithuna Lagna,
Okay.
chances of bad in-laws or bad sex life and bad marriage life increases, provided other yogas support it. If other yogas do not support it, it's okay.
Okay. And sir, if the Badhakesh gets exalted in Navamaj, then what are the strength properties? Like, does it get strengthened or give bad results?
That for that you have to join my course.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So,
Just joking.
since you're talking Jupiter, just
Depends on which house it is getting.
Okay. Okay.
And see, exaltation, debility. See, the point is now, my problem is in the learning that is happening.
Okay.
We are discussing the effect of a graha,
Yeah.
which is a single planet in a position, in a bhava, okay? Either bhava or sign we are taking
Yeah.
and asking the effect. The
Yeah.
actual thing is, just take a calculator, anybody, 1200 के ऊपर आएगा, 1400, 1200, 1200, 1400. 9 planets into 12 signs, 1296, as I say. After 1296 combinations, only you can conclude good or bad. But you all are asking only, you all are giving only one data or two data or three data and asking and the person you are forcing him to reply, he will reply whatever he wants to. That is the reason I say, go ahead, commit suicide of your astrological career, go ahead and ask questions in social media and get confused. 1296, no? 1296 combinations you have to see, no? If Jupiter is exalted in Navamans, but with Rahu, then what do I do? Which house it is getting exalted?
Sir, it is getting exalted in 7th house of Navamaj.
We have to learn the principle and we have to burn our horoscope. If we want to learn astrology, let us understand, Gayatri ji, let us understand the principle first.
Okay.
Baki, if you really want to learn astrology, like my master told me, burn your horoscope, then you come to me.
So
Let us
does a debilitated Badhak increase the problem or decrease? If the Badhak is in debilitation and in two sthanas, because it's a very controversial. I've read that
Do you
in
think it is
fixed.
a fundamental question or do you think it is an advanced question?
Sir, in the fundamentals that I have read, that debilitated planets in 6, 8, 12, in one of the books I did read, they are not bad.
Whom would you feel more safe at home? Okay, the policeman at your house staying overnight or the local gangster staying overnight?
Policeman.
Both are dangerous, but both are dangerous. Correct?
Right, sir.
थोड़ा सोचिए, मेरे को भी इसका आंसर पता नहीं. Even I don't know the answer. But ऐसा बोलते हैं ना, पुलिस वाले से और गुंडे से ना दोस्ती ना दुश्मनी. Exaltation, debilitation means one is policeman, one is the local gangster. You don't want both of them, trust me. It is only initially when we are reading books, we want an exalted planet. Exalted Jupiter in the 7th house, ask those people how's their sex life or married life. Are you all understanding? Debilitated Jupiter in 7th house, ask them how's their marriage life and sex life. Sometimes now, see, if you want to learn astrology, you have to throw the horoscopes of your near and dear ones. And I've given the example of my brother's friend who used to go to that palmist, who knew to see 10 layers of your palm, 10 layers inside. And was quoted the story, see my daughter, she's now just come, okay, after having sex. He could predict that. Which father will say that? Townside Fort in Bombay, Fort area is very top area of Bombay. He used to be there. from bottom till top, big height rooms, over there. Full house, only books. So he used to say, Bal Thackeray has 7 layers. And my brother's friend, he said, after Bal Thackeray, it is your horoscope, your hand that has impressed me. So he used to send from Fort to Mulund, he used to send Mercedes or something like that. At that time, on that 90s, something like that. He used to send just so that he could sit and study my brother's friend's horoscope. Horoscope, nahi, hand. So he used to say this layer is useless. The which is the real layer, he could see 10 or something like that. So he quoted to my brother's friend that Bal Thackeray had 7 layers of hand lines. And my friend also. And my friend means my brother's friend. He was like from a small man, he became a billionaire. I have seen in front of my eyes, small man billionaire. So any which way, so astrology is not for the common man. It is a science of yogis and sannyasis. So throw your horoscope out. Otherwise, you'll throw the horoscope of your near and dear ones. You can't digest that your son or daughter is going to have a bad marriage life. So it's not for social media what they have done. Today, anybody can be allowed to learn astrology. ऐसा होता है क्या? Was it allowed like that in our olden days? Was it allowed? No, no. Then, so you can understand where Kali Yuga has come. Okay. Today, you can create any parampara. Na? Go 10 times on YouTube and say, I'm from Bhrigu Parampara. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry will believe it. When these students, when they were with me for 5 years, Bhrigu ka aata pata nahi tha. There was no name of Bhrigu. There was no name of Parampara. Now everybody has a Parampara. When they are with me, inka mai baap koi nahi. No Parampara. After they leave me, Bhrigu Paramparas, Parashari Parampara. Where are they coming from? That means they are fooling you. And you all are ready to be fooled. Because you all don't care. As long as you all learn a technique. You all either decide you want to learn Shastra or this. Let us finish this, please. I request. No more personal horoscopes, no more discussions. Everybody banned. Unless you have to say, I love you, I'm the greatest. Chalo. Next is, which was the Lagna? Gemini. Okay, we do this. Sex life is an issue. Donation is a badha that they have to cross. Giving. Learn to give, etc., etc., pilgrimages, diseases, hospitalizations. You can go on and on, everything that is placed here. Where the Lord goes and sits, suppose the Lord goes and sits here, keep on giving to your family. Understood? If the Lord goes and sits here, and especially here, 2-number sign, give necklaces to your sister-in-law. Remedy. Understood? Everybody. Do it in front of your wife, not behind your wife's back. Okay? So, everybody is understanding. I know I'm moving fast because it's become a big lecture. मेरे को गाली पड़ने वाला है. What is the time? It's 5 o'clock. My God. Since 6 hours, I'm lecturing Instagram and this. Evening, another 2 lectures are there. And one, this thing. Has everybody understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next is Sagittarius Lagna. My God. It's a very tough Lagna. Okay. Why? 7th house is business, 7th house is wife, 7th house is Pada Prapti. And here Mercury sits. Mercury is the owner. So when Mercury is afflicted, the lesson for them is their actions in this light. Why? It is a dual sign. Are you all understanding?
Yes, sir.
These people's spouses will have some form of these. You have to be very careful. Sagittarius Lagna people, please be very careful of what you tell your spouse, how you communicate with your spouse. Everybody with me? One dialogue can change your marriage life. One dialogue can change your business life. Anybody else Sagittarius? है
Yes,
भी
sir.
तो बोलो बाजू वाले का है भी तो बोलो बाजू वाले का
Yes, sir.
Sagittarius only 1%. बाकी लोग इतना पुण्य वाला आत्मा है. Anybody else Sagittarius?
Yes, sir.
So be careful of what you tell your spouse. Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Destroy marriage life, hurt your spouse psychologically very badly. Everybody with me? Why? Gemini comes in the 7th house of Badhak. Second, if you're Sagittarius Lagna, okay, please be very careful of what you do in business. That is why you are born. You will justify your murder. You will add why Sagittarius is philosophy. Everybody has Sagittarius. Wherever Sagittarius, there a lot of philosophy will be there. Okay? Just imagine Sagittarius equal to Chat GPT. If you want to remember Sagittarius in a unique way, वो तड़का बड़का सब डाल देगा फिलॉसफी का चैट जीपीटी. Sagittarius, you all have Sagittarius. Even I have Sagittarius. I have realized my Sagittarius is in 7th house. The more theory you give, whether it is right or wrong, everybody buys it. That is the today's trend, no? Okay. You say you want money, do 12-15. Tambe ka remedy ke 12-15, no? 12-18. 12-18 recite Gayatri Mantra in the night time for money. Everybody, like mad, they will go and do it. There in a book, Parampara. But the more complicated you give, your business. I wrote that remedy, I got 20,000 views here. But real technique I give out, it's not even my technique, it's a Parampara technique. Whatever. Traditional Maharashtra, famous guy. The more Sagittarius means add tadka of philosophy, add tadka of making it complicated. Why? The sign is complicated, na? Half human, half horse, correct? And with an arrow. Is it Sagittarius? What should be the sign? 9th house of natural zodiac. God's photograph should be there, or the symbol should be God. Correct? Am I right or wrong? Symbol should be God, or the symbol should be of a sadhu meditating, or the symbol should be of a temple, 9th house of temple. How? Start thinking. I had said this 3 years back in my lecture. There were very senior people in the Guru Purnima event. People who are practicing 50, 60 years. I said, why there is no symbol, Om symbol for Sagittarius? Why a person, half human, half animal? And that too going on where? War. He should be going to temple. Na? He should be sitting in meditation. Why our ancient rishis have given Sagittarius as this symbol? And the reason is simple. And everybody has Sagittarius. Wherever Sagittarius is there in your horoscope, that grabbing mentality, war mentality is there. Understood? Animalistic mentality. Understood, everybody? All of us have it. There is not a
Yes, sir.
this Sagittarius, moon sign, or Lagna. All of us have it. Understood? What is the nature and the extent of that mentality? That is another thing. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Sagittarius people should understand that the opposite sign is a Badhak house. So don't do anything wrong in hurting your spouse. Be extra careful in agreements. Write this down. Don't cheat in agreements. Zaban ka pakka hona chahiye. You give a word, mard ka zaban. मां के दूध में ताकत है. You change your word. Why? Gemini's communication. You change your word, again back to zero. 10,000 temple visits, back to zero. Back to zero. I have a question to ask you. And I was discussing with Swami Swar, a man from USA, very famous sadhu. Now he's become very popular in Europe. I had interviewed him, if you all have seen that. He said, if you are born as a human, that means you have erred in the past. Erred in the past means done a mistake. Only great avatars, for them the rule is different. They come for a cause. So in this life, suddenly you are reciting 1 million mantras. You are visiting temples 1 billion times. What were you doing in previous life? You must have been doing the same, correct? If you've been doing the same, how come you didn't get moksha? That means your karma was not matching. Na? Am I right or wrong? Please understand, on earth you are in the business of karma. Simple. You are in the business of karma. Rest all is makeup. And better have the ability to look into the mirror and say, I am not a good human being. One to one, you should have that connection. One to one. At least in your deepest moments, you should say, yes, my kutta kaminat me. Sometimes, na, at least. या अमिताभ बच्चन भी दारू पी के सच बोलते हैं तो तुम लोग भी दारू पी के बोल सकते हैं. All right. कितना एंटरटेन करना पड़ता है तुम लोग को, मैं क्या बोलूं. Understood. Sagittarius means 7th house Badhak, communication. लड़की को जबान दिया शादी करने के. Many Sagittarius people make this mistake. Write this down. Baba, have you all understood what I revealed?
Yes, sir.
If you give promise to girl or to boy, you have to marry. That was the test. Rest all your dan dharam gone. Useless. तुम लोग, मैं क्या बोलूं, तुम लोग ज्योतिष समझ रहे हैं, नहीं समझ रहे? Are you all understanding? Not understanding?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Commitments.
Yes, sir.
Very,
Yes, sir, we
very
understand.
interesting, sir.
Yes,
Very
sir.
interesting.
I mean, interesting. This is not entertainment, Baba. What I'm revealing is
Very profound, sir.
Sir, keeping promises. Promises नहीं तोड़ना है spouse से, partner
Not
से.
repeating past
आप करते हैं, हम लोग छुट्टी लेते हैं. If you see Tom Cruise, in my time, my father used to tell me, Devanand would come outside Taj Hotel in the balcony or something. In his time, Devanand. When he used to come out, Rajesh Khanna used to come out. Girls would look at him, and they used to faint. Rajesh Khanna, people used to write their name in blood. If you can't identify a technique and realize its extent now, either you're too young or pack your bags and go. If you can't see Devanand and realize this is God, Rajesh Khanna, God, you're in the wrong business. Zanjeer was offered to Rajesh Khanna, everybody. All the top heroes refused it. One man took it. See what happened to that man. Everybody allowed Amitabh Bachchan to go out of their office. Oh, you're dark. You're too thin. No personality. Ullu dikhte. Gada dikhte. No romance. No sexual appeal. How many of those producers would be crying? Are you all understanding? Ability to listen is the greatest ability. Ability to see is the greatest ability. You are in that business all your life. ability to listen to others is the greatest. Ability to understand the greatness of a technique. Do you think so? My master would teach like this? He would just say a statement like this and look in left, right. BD lecture. And you're looking here, there are BD. He told one technique. Bap of a technique. That is not there in any book. If you don't have that experience, then no use going to master. Yeah? And then testing it on thousands and hundreds of charts and then remembering it. Without memory, you're nowhere in this science. Gemini, write this down, ladies and gentlemen. Taurus and Gemini, wherever it sits, write this down. Taurus and Gemini, wherever it sits. Once you give word, you got to fulfill it. Mard ka zaba. And like Mard picture, Amitabh Bachchan does that now, opens his chest and says, Mard ko dard nahi hota. That is your test. That is your test. Are you getting it, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Very profound, huh, Baba? My second
Yes, sir.
house.
Yes, sir.
Second
Superb,
house.
sir.
Gemini, third house of communication. And what is the problem with Gemini? Fluctuation. Hawa ka jhoka. Aditya, Hawa ka jhoka. Where is my friend Aditya? Handsome
Yes,
boy.
sir.
Start proposing to girls. If you don't propose to girls, how will you get married?
True,
Got
sir.
it? Very, very important. And that is where the test comes. That is where the test comes.
So one of my friend has Taurus ascendant too. He's also of my same age. His father refused him to marry to someone, and he had like given word or something ki, like I'll marry as you say. Uh, till date, all his other like his mother and some his siblings and all, they are like behind his father, like because of that thing that you did to this guy, he's not getting married, etc. Like because he got very married late, very married. But now that you have taught, all of all of that, it gave him help in inheritance. His father actually gave him a lot of inheritance too after that event. And somehow now I'm realizing if he wouldn't have did that, he would have lost his inheritance.
What do you think so was the test?
And he has Rahu in Libra and Sun in 7th house. Listening to the father.
What was his test?
Blindly accepting.
Promise.
Listening to the father. Taurus ascendant, Capricorn Badhak, and this Scorpio again Vata. So listening to the father for marriage, this thing.
Laptop crashed. Nah, otherwise I had. 1 second. Huh? 1 second, 1 second. I have exact horoscope. I lost it. Just give me 1 second. Tell me something, Aditya.
Yes, sir.
We are all very young. Okay.
Yes.
Today, in olden days, in my days and all that, very rarely there would be boyfriend, girlfriend, and sex happening before marriage, correct? What was our state of our parents? Our parents, our father and mother will say, oh, I did love marriage. At that time, love marriage was a status. Say, okay, fine. Okay. How did the love happen? Oh, I saw your mother in a wedding. Okay. I fell in love with her. She fell in love with me. Then tomorrow I went and I told my father, please go to her house. That is their definition of love marriage. Correct?
Okay.
Nowadays, definition of love marriage is after whatever, sex happens, etc. What if the girl was pregnant?
Oh,
What if the girl was your daughter? What if people who came for her marriage inquired from the neighbors? इसका तो चक्कर चल रहा था आदित्य के दोस्त के साथ, huh? That she was having an affair, etc. Huh?
got it, sir. Understanding what you're coming to.
No, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, so many movies. वो देखने के बाद you are not very crystal clear. You are still saying inheritance was the thing. Baba, inheritance was the test of refusing it. क्या क्या करते तुम लोग रे सोशल मीडिया में? कर्म खराब हो गया, कर्म समझ में नहीं आता तुम लोग को. शुक्र किधर है इसका? शुक्र जुपिटर. Where is the Shukra? Badhakesh. Aspected body. Badhakesh aspected. No much more partial. Anyway, that I don't want to waste time on that. Anyway,
Sir, it is a gem that you have given out. I was seeing one of my friends' chart, Sagittarius Lagna, and the Badhakesh sitting in the 11th house. And his son is having this problem of not speaking. I'm not getting the word for the problem that it is. He cannot speak. And the issue was the same, that he had promised somebody to marry, and he did not. And that curse came to the child because Saturn is sitting in the 3rd house of his. And with the 3rd aspect, it aspects the 5th house. And 5th Lord is sitting in the 7th house.
In Badhakstan. Guys, you guys are understanding. This concept is not what it looks. This concept is not what it looks. It is too high. I'm telling you, there will be people who will tell you, oh, it is not so, not so. Even after I teach you all for 2 more days on Saturday and Sunday, yet I'll not be doing justice. This is a concept. You have to live with it. Live with it. Are you all getting it? Everybody? You have to live with it. Where is Mars? Mars. Trying to find that horoscope any which ways. So this is very, very important concept. It's a very simple way of understanding karma. If you promise even a glass of water to somebody, that is important. You promised a glass of water. The value of the glass of water depends whether the person just wanted normal water or after 24 hours of fasting, he's asking that water. Are you understanding, everybody, the profoundness of this, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Badhak is that thorn that you need to remove and heal from your leg. Everybody, next. We finished Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius. We finished, right? Now last
Pisces
one.
we have to do.
Then I finished my dharma. Okay. So for Pisces Lagna, very important, Sapatni, the other woman. Don't take this blindly, everybody. Don't cheat in business. Why? Virgo is there. Cheating. Don't do that. It'll be easy to cheat in business. Okay. Easy to lie in relationships, etc. And write this down. Sometimes the debts of spouse. Debts can be physical debts and other kind of debt. Your husband or wife is a past life debt. DEBT. Easy, everybody? Everybody, easy now?
Yes, sir.
So, yes, sir,
Very
clear.
true, sir.
Placement of Rahu, because the sign is Virgo, irrespective of Badhakam, Badhakesh, irrespective of that, placement of Rahu, Mercury, and Shukra will determine the influences on Badhak house. Why? One gets exalted over there, one gets debilitated over there, and Rahu and Virgo have a special relationship. We all know that, correct? Classics have mentioned it, correct? So whenever you are seeing Pisces, you should not ignore this. So for example, Pisces say is in your 10th house. Then what you will do? Say Pisces in 10th house. So you will predict for a Mithun. Somebody tells you, oh, my Lagna is Mithuna. So you will say foreign, cheating, technology, woman, communication, women in business, women in work, technology, cheating, unorthodox way of doing karma, like it can be IT thing, IT is new technology, etc., would be influential with the Desh Kal Patra. Easy, everybody? Understood, everybody? Wherever Jupiter is placed, sorry, wherever say Karka is placed, okay? So let's assume you are, somebody is coming and asking you about his fourth house matter. So what will be important for fourth house? Jupiter, Mars, correct? Yes or no? And moon.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Any sign, the secret is to see which planet gets exalted in that sign. Which planet gets exaltation, then how you use it in your horoscope. Big thing. Practice will make you perfect on how to use it. Correct, everybody? How many of you had lunch? Can you all raise your hand? Eat lunch on good time. Otherwise, acidity will happen, everybody. Nobody of you had lunch? इतना अच्छा लोग किधर से मिलता है मेरे? आदित्य, तू तो खाएगा ना?
Sir, thank you to my mom.
नहीं, गुरु के पहले तो मुझे ही खाना है।
She
हाँ,
cleared
गुरु
well.
से हाँ, गुरु भूखा रह जा, अपना बाप का क्या जाता है? इतना तो गुरु मिलता है मार्केट में। पैसा
Yeah.
फेंको तो पैसा देखो।
I had it
सर
in the break.
ऐसे ही नहीं ऐसा नहीं मिलता ना. You're the best.
No, no, sorry, sir.
Yes, sir, you are the
No, but
best.
my mother is scared.
तो ठीक है, younger generation ना, they can't even trust their own shadow. That is the problem. Younger generation. चलो, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen,
सर
quite
आपको सुन के
strong.
पेट भर जाता है.
Seriously.
You're saying that listening to me, your lunch is over. 5 people had lunch, no problem. Eat on time. Otherwise, acidity problem happens, and I know what is acidity problems. Any which ways, ladies and gentlemen, go through your notes. More than that, think. This is a bit too advanced, as it will go further and further and further. All right, we'll end this class. We started it from 12:30. It's 5:30, I think so. What is the time? Yes, it's almost 5:30. 5 hours, almost non-stop.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
so much.
Thank you,
If I
sir.
want to
Thank you,
connect
sir.
with
Thank you
you,
so much,
I
sir.
have learned, sir. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
sir,
sir.
do you take personal
Enlightening class,
consultation?
sir.
great
Thank
of
you,
you.
sir.
Kind of
Thank you so much,
Sir,
sir.
sir,
Thank you so much,
Pranam,
sir.
sir.
sir,
Sir,
do you
thank you
take
for that
pers-
Wednesday remedy. I've started doing that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sir, do you take personal consultation?
बीच रेमेडी मेरे को भी बोलो मेरा
Sir,
भी कल्याण
Sir, Wednesday wala remedy, Nariyal one Hanuman ji wala.
who's doing it
I'm doing it, sir, Garima.
थोड़ा फेस भी दिखाने में अमिताभ
एक
बच्चन बनने
second,
में
sir.
कुछ ज्यादा
जी,
नहीं है
जी, बिल्कुल, sir.
मेरे
Sir,
को
can
डर
you see me
लगता
now?
है स्त्री 4 है कि स्त्री 5 है आई गेट स्कैर्ड
No, sir. Can you see me now?
Contact website है like you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, need a personal consultation. How do I connect to you?
I don't do personal consultation.
Sir, it's me.
So pick up one lucky one, sir.
Sir, I mean, I want to make it a charge consultation, so that's one of the thing.
I don't charge also.
तो नहीं ले लो आप सर तो मैं जल्दी अपॉइंटमेंट मिलेगी मुझे आप ले लो
But I only say pending karma. That also I am almost stopped. Because since 1.5 years, readings are pending. 1.5. It
Sir,
is
please
just
do one Zoom session. No, you had told about that.
people are nice that they don't write publicly against me that it's been pending since 1.5 years. I'm young, Munna Munni will write. That is another thing. Okay, half chadis, that are different thing.
Sir,
I'm
I need
very
it for my daughter because she's abroad, so I need it for my daughter.
see, I'm not a commercial astrologer. What you will ask me? Marriage when it will happen? I
ओ
don't
सर
know.
मैरिड नहीं 2 साल से जॉब नहीं मिल रही है सर
Oh, Hanuman remedy karo. I've given it out in one of the videos. Just do it. Okay. Pray to Hanuman. Hanuman is the Brahma. Okay. Pray.
Sir, please plan that Zoom session ना आपने कहा था आप one-on-one Zoom session करेंगे. In that you
ऐसा
can
मैं
randomly.
मैं किसी के साथ नहीं करता हूँ कब और बोला था ये झूठ बोला है
नहीं Zoom session where you can pick people randomly because Facebook और Insta पे करना मुश्किल हो रहा था, you know, for horoscopes and all. Please, whenever you have time. I know you're like there's so many lectures you're busy, but whenever you have time, waiting for that.
My previous courses, they are pending since long. Courses
I
have announced
understand.
taken money. I'm not getting time to launch the Brigu Prashna course. It's a
Ji.
brilliant course. I just want to give it away because Jupiter debilitated. I feel I've committed enough sins in previous life hiding knowledge. So I want to give and finish the karma and go up.
But sir consultation एक कर लो sir please मेरी
Sir,
daughter
help us to do that also, no?
So
Help
many
us clear our
astrologers,
karmas.
so many
Can't keep on
astrologers
demanding
out in the market, they are not getting what do you call consultation. So they are teaching 99 rupees become astrologer, 1 lakh rupees start earning BNM. उन लोगों को जाके consult करो ना. Okay, and now I'm old and I'm dead. There are so many better. I don't know a consultation. I don't know mundane. If you ask me, I've never learned when job will happen. I feel that is divining astrology. I feel
आज you
the
consultation
real beauty, silence. I feel the real beauty of a human being is not his face or looks or money. It is his heart. I feel the real beauty of Jyotish is not when I will get home, marriage, this thing. The real beauty I feel is there that it makes me understand what a pathetic human being I have been in my previous lives and this life. I focus on finding those techniques. बाकी लोग तो है काटियावाड़ी बनाने के लिए बैठा है सब तो धंधे पे लग जाता है 2 महीने के बाद make them rich, make them happy. I don't have that much of knowledge. I can't predict. And nor do I want to. I never, from 1991, I never felt, I've been very lucky. My first guru was my tuition teacher, Kerala, from Kerala. I'm also from Kerala. I was a Brahmin. I was in 5th standard. started learning the basics of Hinduism and spirituality, and most important, humanity from him. And my age, when I was in 8th standard, all my friends used to be busy chasing girls, dating, baiting, and all that. I used to be 6:30 to 9 o'clock with him every day outside in the building. Used to everybody was playing and all that football. They used to call me. I used to be with him. My training happened right from a young age. Where what is Jyotish, he taught me. No technique. Understanding what is Jyotish only is impossible. Not 1,000 lifetimes you can understand. So slowly, I'm trying to learn what is Jyotish. There are better people, consult them. If you want to make me happy, join my classes, provided you don't want to be one of those people who are going to ask, show their personal horoscope and ask 1,000 questions. For that, there are other astrologers. For me, just come, learn, practice, give homework. The more homework you give, the more questions you can ask. No homework, no fun. I'm in the business of making best of the best. Not munna.
Sir, I have a question.
No question. वो मेरे कारण मेरे को चप्पल मिलने वाला है तो लोग चाहता है कोई मेरे को चप्पल मारे और गाली दे. I have to go now. I have the class, nakshatra class at 9. Then I have this 8 o'clock reading with somebody who's actually dying, so I have to do it. So take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I will answer.
Thank you, sir. Learning in the right way will make us more
You are
good
our
human
Tom
beings.
Cruise, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you